today the media says that Muslims are terrorists. What is the meaning of the word terrorist? Terrorist by definition means a person who causes terror. And many a times, two different labels are given to the same person for the same activity. About 60 to 70 years back, before India gained its freedom, there were people who were fighting for the freedom of the country. And these people, by the British government, they were called as terrorists. Whereas by us common Indians, they were called as freedom fighters, as patriots. Same people, same activity, but two different labels. If you agree with the view of the British government that the Britishers had come to rule over India, then you would call these people as terrorists. Whereas, if you agree with the view of the common Indians that the Britishers had come to do trade, they had no right to rule over us, then you would call these people as freedom fighters, as patriots. Same people, same activity, but two different labels. And we have several such examples. The Britishers, they called Bhagat Singh as terrorist. Whereas we common Indians, we call him a freedom fighter, a patriot. Same person, same activity, but two different labels. And we have several such examples. We have the example of the American Revolution that took place in 1775. George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, by the Britishers, they were called as terrorist number one. Later on, when America gets its freedom, George Washington, he's made the president of USA. Imagine terrorist number one becomes the president of USA. And we have several such examples. We have the example of South Africa when it was ruled by the white apartheid government. Nelson Mandela was imprisoned in Robben Island for more than 25 years. And later on, when South Africa gets its freedom, Nelson Mandela is made the president of South Africa. Imagine terrorist number one becomes the president of South Africa. And he gets the Nobel Prize for Peace. Imagine terrorist number one gets the Nobel Prize for Peace. Not that he was bad, then he became good. For the same activity for which he was called as a terrorist, he gets the Nobel Prize for Peace. So here we realize, the media, it is very powerful. Whatever label the media gives a person, that label gets stuck to him. Whether right or wrong is secondary. Whatever label the media gives a person, that label gets stuck to him. And the whole world believes in any misconception spread by the media without verifying it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Hujurat, chapter number 49, verse number 6. In ja'akum fasiqun binaba'in fatabayyanu. Whenever a message comes to thee, check it up before you pass it on to the third person.